right, listen. I have a story. I'm here with Joe Whitten, all right? I have a story that I haven't even told him yet. I told him that I won't tell him until we're on camera. Here's my short Whitten story. When I first got in the pool and I was buying a new cue, I was looking at cases and things like that. One of my old-timer regular customers, this is back when I owned the pool room, told me, if you're going to buy a case, there's one case to look at and nothing else. If you're going to buy a high-end case, a quality case, there's one case to look at and nothing else, and it's a Whitten. I'm at the Whitten booth at Super Billiards Expo. It's amazing stuff. Rob, show them what's going on here. It's amazing. We're going to talk about some of these cases. But ever since that day, I have followed it's a little bit out of my price range and a little bit more than I would normally have for a case. But I've followed the journey of Whitten, started by Danny and Yvonne Wright, which is your dad, right? 1987. Now Joe does it. Makes every case himself. There's no little minions or leprechauns walking around or in the shop. He's a master builder. Amazing stuff. I just want to. Joe, we're gonna talk to you, but this is elephant. Look at this. This is unbelievable. The quality. It's absolutely sick. Whitten cases are unbelievable. Tell us how hard it is to become a master builder like this. How difficult is it?
Oh, I don't think, truthfully, I don't think it is. It just has to be in your head. You know, if you're the type of person that can't accept mediocrity, you can't halfway it. If you're selling somebody a product and you need them to be happy, you need them to be proud of what they purchased, because you're right, they're not cheap. They're higher end, but my goal is that when that person gets their case, they're going to look at it and they're going to realize exactly why they chose that product. And I need to sleep well at night. So if I have other people's hands on your case, I'm not going to be able to sleep well that you're getting a case that I didn't control. So that's very important.
Before the camera started rolling, you and I were talking, and one of the things that you said, which I love, and you said it in such a way that I believed you 100%, and you talked about delivery times. You know, if you've ever ordered a Whitten, you know that delivery times are long, and that tells you one thing. You know, when you go to a restaurant and it's always full, that means they sell good food. When you're waiting for a case for weeks or months or a year or whatever, that doesn't mean the guy's not working. It means that there's a lot of people in front of you. And Whitten is one of those cases. I think if you get an expedited order, it's about a year right now, but it's worth it. I mean, you're not buying something off the rack here. You're buying a piece custom made. You bought a custom cue. Why wouldn't you buy a custom case, right? If you spent $1,500 for a cue, $2,000 for whatever you spent, you're going to want to put it in a case like this. But one of the things that Joe said is, if I tell you it's going to be December 15th that it's delivered, it's going to be December 15th. That's kind of a downside to some customs in the industry, right? How do you manage your day or weeks or months to ensure that happens? Is it about just managing capacity, or is it just sometimes you have to work a little harder?
It's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Smart Joe would plan better. Sometimes Joe doesn't plan right and he has to work harder. So yeah, I mean, I work very hard. I have a family. I love my family. I love to make cases. And sometimes you got to work harder, just like every other man or woman out there. Sometimes they have to work harder if it's at work or staying up with your kids to do homework. Right. You know, you got those moments. But my biggest thing that my father taught me is honesty. And as long as you're honest with your fellow person, then you're good. You know, you can't forget a lie. That's it.
Great answer. One more question. If I was going to order, or one of my followers was going to order, what is the process? Do you work with them? They work with someone else? How do they pick material? How do they know what material to pick? What's the process like?
Okay, so the easiest way to do it is you can look me up online. You can go to Facebook, give me a call, text me. We'll start talking like that. I'll get a little information from you. I like to schedule a phone call. It's a lot easier than going back and forth via messages. Get an idea of what you're interested in, and then I start shooting you pictures of different things. If you're unsure about things, I'll help you. And it's kind of like a little relationship, right? Like you start out by getting to know each other. Once you get to know each other, you can ask more personal questions, I guess.
Right.
But we finally get to a point where they're happy, they're comfortable with what they're doing, and then I take over from there. Yeah, and this is what I do, you know. I mean, this is, it's good.
How can somebody find you if they want to find out more stuff?
So, I guess the easiest way is Facebook. If you look up Whitten Cases on Facebook, it's got a bunch of pictures, my phone number, and all that stuff. You can also look online, Whitten Cases, Whitten Q Cases. You'll find my website. So those are the easiest ways. Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Man, it's a pleasure, bro.
I am so happy. Listen, if you're looking for a case, custom especially, if you're looking for what should be your last case that you ever buy, unless you upgrade, you need a bigger one or you need a second one, or this is it. I mean, Whitten is the creme de la creme of cases for pool cue. Some of you are going to send me a message and say, no, I like this one, but that's fine. You can like it. But I'm telling you, this is the shit right here. All right, pal? Thanks for joining us.
And thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you so much.